Hi everyone, it's Edo Delamonte from DraftKings and also the Neil Warnock Appreciation Society taking you through my DraftKings 8-man picks for match day 10 of the Premier League. We begin in goal and we have Artur Boruc between the sticks. He's playing for Bournemouth and as you can see, away to Middlesbrough. I think that price is really good. He's about £1,000 less than the most expensive goalkeepers, and I think Bournemouth have looked much better of late. Middlesbrough have had enormous problems in front of goal. I think that's a really good place to start. We move on to our defenders. Danny Rose versus Leicester City. He's his usual price. Keep an eye out, of course, until the last minute for all the other Tottenham fullbacks, because if Trippier, if Davies were to play, I still think they're clever plays. The clean sheet could come into this one. What's really good as well about the DraftKings mobile app is that it will tell you when lineups are confirmed whether your players are actually on the pitch or whether they're going to be benched, in which case you can quickly make a change. And Danny Rose, or really any Tottenham guy, should be your first pick. Your second one is my man Antonio Valencia of Man United. Started the season well. He cost just under 5,000. He's averaging decent points so far this season. Assists, crosses. Yeah, he's never going to be the best defender, but he was always appreciated by Sir Alex Ferguson for the fact that he provided volume, if nothing else. So I think in terms of this game against Burnley, he's going to be always in a good position to be putting in crosses. Who knows, maybe an assist. It's a pretty heavy Man United stack today. Have I fallen for, is this a honey trap or am I a genius? I'm going to go with the honey trap here, but just in case, Jesse Lingard at just under 5,000. I like him because I was going to pick Andros Townsend, and I really wanted someone else who was going to be my bread and butter guy and was going to be cheap, unlike Andros, just under 5,000. I think that he's actually got really good points. You look at that thing over there at 6.9. However, the last few weeks, he's always managing a shade under 10. You throw in an assist in there, he could really come up with something special, especially with Zlatan and Rashford. I think, there's been a crisis with Mourinho, but, at home against Burnley, they're going to be doing a lot. There's going to be a high volume. And I think that those three guys could really come up with something interesting. Obviously, I could be wrong, but even Martial is potentially coming off the bench is not a terrible idea if he were to start. So Lingard is my first guy. Mata is the second because after Wayne Rooney, I believe, over their first 49 games of United, Mata is second after Rooney in terms of involvement in goals, so goals scored and goals assisted. It's a really good Opta stat which came out on Twitter a couple of days ago. And at 6,600, again, he actually does have a nose for goal, and Mata is quite criticised, and rightly so, but the DK world is not necessarily the real world, and I think in terms of numbers, he could be a really good pick, shots, if nothing else. So Juan Mata is my boy, completes the midfield. We move on to the attack, where Christian Benteke at 7,600, I think, is a strong pick against what is a weak Liverpool defence. Crystal Palace will be a tough nut to crack. I think Liverpool will crack them, but Benteke's flaw is one thing. I think there's a goal in there for him. He does get good numbers even if he doesn't score, which is surprising. Troy Deeney, for example, doesn't do that of late. He will either score and be all right, or he won't score and be terrible and get you 3 points. There's something else about Benteke as well, which I'm really enthusiastic about, is that I am still expecting him to just go on a tear and have that really good game. And that could be here against Liverpool. Liverpool, until last season, would have choked this game. Crystal Palace have a good history against them, so why not? The potential is there. At that kind of price, you're kind of paying for potential. And Sadio Mane at Crystal Palace. Well, what else can you say? There is a risk in picking any Liverpool striker or Liverpool attacking player. Same for Man City, is that, maybe you don't pick the guy who ends up on the score sheet and someone else will get 14 points and you'll get 3. That said, I do think that Sadio Mane has been one of Liverpool's best players this season, and he's more of a goal threat than Coutinho is, and I think he's been more consistent than Firmino, so he's in there. We continue, actually, we finish things up with Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's a good price for someone who got his first assist in a long, long while in midweek, and yeah, I'm quite excited about that attacking trio, I've got to be honest. Maybe that makes me a sucker, but yeah, I think that Zlatan, he's also due a goal, and I know that it's easy to say he's due a goal. He hasn't scored in a while, but he looked much more present of late, throwing his weight around in the box. And as he proved early on against Hull, even the most physical defenders can't stand in his way if he's going in there for the header. So Zlatan completes my lineup. I wish you all good luck, but not as much as I'll eventually get. Have a nice weekend.